What's going on, YouTube? It's Lenny G. We're on the way to the gym for a 4-mile run. That's where we're at on the training for the day. So I'm about to go get it. And I am tired. I've not been getting the best sleep the last few nights. So I need to do something about that. So we're gonna try to make this workout somewhat abbreviated because, you know, along with everything else that I have going on in my adult life, you know, I'm trying to make this happen as well. I'm trying to continue to make sure that I hit the gym every day and be consistent. I guess to a certain extent, it's good that I don't have a family. I understand when people have like a family and kids, why sometimes it's harder for people to stay in shape now because, you know, got more responsibilities. Got my pre-workout, got the Vega pre-workout. But yeah, when you have a family and kids, it's hard to stay focused on keeping yourself in shape sometimes. And I wonder how many people end up living shorter lives as a result of that. Like if they were able to take care of themselves because they didn't have as many responsibilities like what we have in this world and everything that we're dealing with in terms of finances, jobs, careers, family, kids, everything. If we didn't have all these things, would we be able to take care of ourselves and our bodies more efficiently? I don't know, maybe I'm just rambling right now. My mind is kind of all over the place. But I'm looking forward to getting into this run. Lately, running has been like the most peaceful place for me to be. When I'm running, I try to stay in the discomfort. I think the main reason why people don't like running is because it's grueling. It's not difficult, but it's grueling. So it's every step along the way, it's just grueling. That's the only way I could describe it. And I said on the last video that I shot, I really don't like running. I'm not a big fan of running. But I like the effects that it has on my body. I like the fact that it expands your energy level. It expands your endurance level and you can feel it. So when I go to do other things that are also physically taxing, and it's the same thing that I do on a normal basis, if I haven't worked out, like a few months ago when I wasn't working out regularly, doing these basic things were a lot more difficult. I would be a lot more tired after them. It would take a lot more energy for me to do it. But yeah, I don't really have much to say today. I'm gonna try to just lock in and meditate a little bit before I do this run because yeah, I just got a lot on my mind. My head's kind of all over the place. But I'll be back when I get into the gym and I get set up for this run. All right, so I just finished my warm-up and I don't think I may do the warm-ups in the videos, I may not, I'm not 100% sure yet. But yeah, for right now, I'm basically focused on getting this run done. I don't have a whole lot of time, so I'm gonna get the run done as efficiently as I can. This is the second time. Planet Fitness needs to continue to improve their maintenance with their machines. But today's a day where honestly, I don't really feel like I have a whole lot to give, but I'm giving everything that I have. And that's how it's going to be sometimes. There's going to be plenty of days where you don't feel like going, you don't feel like doing it, but you got to give 100% of whatever you have. And I'm going to always be an advocate for that. I'm going to always be an advocate for giving 100% of what you have regardless. So let me get this time-lapse video in. I got 4 miles to run. Don't feel like fucking doing this shit. I don't, but I'm going to do it. Actually, I think I'm just going to do some check-in clips because I want to be able to listen to some stuff to help motivate me. right now all I have to shoot off of is my phone, so I can't listen to things and shoot at the same time. So I'm going to be checking in during the run. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have multiple check-ins during the run and show you guys where it's at. I probably won't try to say anything because I don't know how the audio is going to be. But yeah, I'm going to check in during the run. I may try to say something. I'm testing out different audio options, trying to just improve this shit little by little every day. As I look at my videos, I see, okay, like I need to hold the camera up, you know, and you think about what you're doing in person when you're doing this stuff, but you got to also just think about the viewer and remember that the viewer is going to be the one that sees this. So, all right, let's get it. Andy's showing me out. And he's right. We don't have to move it. So, all right. I had a solid workout in terms of that run, and I can't talk in here too much because there's copyright music playing. But I'll be back to check in. I'm just gonna do a quick pose shot, and then I'm gonna be back to check in at the car. Don't underestimate the power of your mind in this shit. So when I was getting myself together and ready to work out, I sat there and did a meditation, right? And this meditation, in it they talked about carrying weight as a metaphor for dealing with life's challenges and etc. Carrying weight, which they didn't know that I was about to go work out, but shout out to them for the reference. So they're talking about carrying weight, and they're talking about how it's not as important the weight that you're carrying, but how you're carrying it. So that to me, in workout terms, it could be considered like form. If you have poor form, then you make yourself susceptible to injury, more susceptible to injury. And when I was running, and I'm in my head, and that's the thing, running, man, even though running sucks and I hate it, I love it at the same time, because you get to go to a place when you're running that I don't know how to access that place any other way. And I guess they call it runner's high, but like you get to go to this place in your mind where, I don't know, it's not like a euphoric feeling, but it's just a feeling of elevated self-awareness that I can't really describe in any other way other than just like you are extremely in the present, in the moment, in it. When you're in that high, everything is vivid. You feel and see everything. You feel every inch of your body. You feel more alive than I don't. That's the most alive I feel. Yet I hate running. I'm not lying. Like I really don't like it, but I like that runner's high. I wish there was a way that I could smoke it and get that high. But shout out to weed though. I like getting high off weed though. But anyway. So I was really focused on trying to carry the weight gracefully and with strength. So even when I had times where I was feeling tired during this run, I was really trying to say, fuck it, I'm gonna keep going. And even a lot of times during the end, when I'm coming close to the end of the run, I start to let up a little bit towards the end and I start to not run as hard. But I kept it in my mind. I was running 4 miles, but I tried to orient my mind to be like, yo, I'm actually running 5 miles, so that I would keep going and keep pushing and keep expending my energy at a level where it's further than what I have in my head, so that I'm able to more appropriately burn energy. And I was really, really mindful during this run of how much energy I was burning. I was thinking about my strides, and every stride that I take, if I'm able to like make this move a little bit more efficient, let's say I like this one step, I'm able to make it so that I step down on my foot in a way where it places more balance on my entire foot than just one part of my foot. Then that spreads out how it works, and it doesn't put as much pressure on that one part of my foot. So then that part of my foot can go, then that strengthens the other parts of my foot that weren't being used as much, and that allows this other part of my foot some rest. And then over time, over the course of running, I don't know how many steps you run or how many steps I just ran in 4 miles, but let's just say 10,000 steps. Over the course of running 10,000 steps, how is that small incremental change going to affect my energy levels towards the end? And really the mindset thing about the 5 mile thing really helped me. I was able to push through this run very efficiently. I had a couple of moments where I had to hold on to the bar, but I think that's to be expected during this process. When I am not on a treadmill and I run outside, I'm not exactly sure how that's going to be. I'm going to check the weather report for tomorrow and see. I got a 3-mile run tomorrow, so if it's possible, I may try to run outside tomorrow and see how that's going to be, and I'll figure out a way to record that process too. But obviously that's going to be a little bit different, but I'll try to see if I can figure that out. And then once this marathon is over, I'm going to basically be doing different calisthenics workouts every single day. I might still run as either a warm-up or a cool-down exercise, and I probably will still run a significant portion of time just to make sure that I keep my endurance up and keep that up. I have to decide if I'm going to run before or after my workouts, but all these things will be decided as I continue and as it continues to warm up more. We're getting into the thick of winter, so it's going to be colder. But when it starts to warm up more after April, when I'd have the marathon, I'll be doing more stuff outside. But for right now and until April, I believe the date is April 13th, it's all about this marathon. It's all about getting going and getting myself prepared for this marathon. So that's going to be the focus. That's going to be the plan. That's going to be what I'm working on. And so, yeah, I think that's all I got for today. You know, I do think that there's some value in meditating before working out. I'm going to start trying to do that more. You know, when I was recording prior to going into the gym, my mind was all over the place. But when I did that meditation, it slowed things down, it calmed things down in my mind. And meditation allows me to kind of organize my mind a little bit, and you know, it helped me to get into the right mindset for the workout. So yeah, that was really good. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up right there. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe to the channel. And you see the sun. We're out.